Hi, Robert. I know you didn't really ask me to talk to you about anything. You kind of want to take a break, but I thought, well, if I just did an even keel, kind of quiet little video, maybe that would be better than nothing. I'm glad that you're sleeping a little bit better and that you're having a little bit healthier eating habits and healthier lifestyle and going to the gym and being a little bit happy. But then I'm also sad that you're flatting out and getting stuck, and that's probably because you know you're you're never going to be able to have an endless source of fuel, and the body goes through natural biorhythms and mood swings, and depending on what you're thinking or doing, whether it makes you excited or not, or even if you get excited later, you might have a lesser excitement point. Everything is about balance. Everything is about. I know when you came to me, you said, "Would you help me just to figure out how to come up with a schedule and do my things that I have to do a little bit easier?" And well, I really couldn't do that simple thing without talking about the bigger thing. And I don't know if you're ready for the bigger thing yet or not, but it's really all about balance. Even if you were just going to just work your things better, work your daily routines better, and that's all you were going to do. And we didn't talk about anything else that was really heavy and more than you asked for. Even then, you're going to go through balances. I mean, you have day and night. You have, the seasons, hot and cold. You have things that happen to you on a daily basis that might be exciting or fun. You might meet people that are rude or may even hurt you on another day. You may do something that really wears you out. You don't get enough time to recover. You might do something that gives you a new lease on life, or new excitement, motivation about the future, the hopeful prospects that might come along. No matter what you're doing, you're going to have ups and downs. Even if had everything the way you wanted it to be, you'd have ups and downs. The only way you couldn't have ups and downs is if you were a robot. Even if you had a greater life purpose, you still would have ups and downs. You still would get stuck from time to time. And the reason is because you based that on something you just had faith in and you can't know anyway. So what you're experiencing, don't let it get you down. This is a natural occurrence for no matter what position you are in your life, no matter what your goals are, what your goals aren't. Everybody goes through that because there's such a diverse life experience that we all have here, and the ability for it to go way up or way down depending on just basic circumstances, even in what seems to be a mundane life, is just huge possibilities for that. And especially when you're trying to alter things and your body senses that you're altering things, um, that's going to maybe throw it off kilter even more sometimes. So if you're feeling down about things like the last 2 days, I know I talked to you about how I try to do the morning things, the harder activities, but I had a big push because I had to get um, something done with a housing inspection thing, and I worked 2 whole days in the hot Florida sun. It's still very hot in Orlando, Florida right now. And I worked 2 whole days in the hot summer sun, and I was really, just really tuckered out after each one of those days, and just laying down at night, waiting for the bedtime to come, and just trying to relax, trying to get a good meal in me, trying to say, okay, my 2 days are over. Now I'm going to take it a little bit easier for the next couple of days, and I know I'll recover. I'll just be glad that I'm healthy. So I was just laying there with no energy at all. And I realized that the only reason I was having no energy at all is because of what I put my body through. All day long working hard in the sun, doing carpentry and different things that I needed to do. And it just zapped my energy and my strength. It was all gone. And I still have the same higher purpose. I still have the same conscious understanding that I had, and I was still like that, like you are, flat, stuck. So I just want to inspire you not to be concerned about that, because no matter what you feel like, no matter who you are, whatever you're doing, the body's going to go through natural processes, and you're gonna you got to where you are over a 40-year period of time. And it might take you another 40 years. I hope it doesn't, but if it might take you another 40 years to get to where you want to go or close to it, to maybe undo some of the things you did that you didn't want to do, learn from them and change them back. Maybe you did a lot of good things in the 40 years that you want to add to. But whatever it is, if I gave you the idea that you could instantaneously change, I hope I didn't mean to give you that, and then you're going to be constantly feeling like, oh man, I'm not living up to what my expectations were. What I meant was you could instantly change your mentality. You could instantly change your perspective. You can instantly see the prize. You can instantly come to understand your greater purpose. That's what I meant. And then you've already won because you see it. You're there. You are it. Now you're just going to take the physical things and you're going to work those physical things to mirror what you saw. So the instantaneous thing is the formulation of the vision, the formulation of the mentality, the higher consciousness, the greater purpose, the understanding of those things. That's the instantaneous thing. And then depending on, what life throws at you and what you're capable of doing and how disciplined you are, then it could be a longer or a shorter process. And enjoy the journey. When you come to an understanding that you're going forward and you're going to be positive, at that point you're not going in the wrong direction anymore. So from that point on, no matter how long it takes, be glad that every step you're taking then would be in the right direction. No matter how fast or how slow your pace is. If you got that down, you got that mentality shift, you got clear focus, you're getting some sleep so you can keep a clear focus in your head, then no matter how fast you go, no matter how tired you get one day or feeling flat, if you can keep that focus, you're going to be moving forward. And that's better than not moving forward or better than regressing and moving backwards. So don't be down. Put whatever energy you got into thinking about that and just being thankful for any positive progression you can make whatsoever. So be positive and just, think about that until you want to talk some more. All right, you take it easy, and I know you're going to get there. I know you've got what it takes. Just remember, what it takes is inside the understanding and overcoming life's obstacles and the body's needs, and those things, those are going to have ups and downs, and that's natural.